season gone for you?
Yeah, it's been really good actually. I think from week to week, you see the team progress forward and find new ways to improve, and I think that's going to be extremely important throughout the whole season. But especially with a new group, a new coach coming in and kind of starting all over this year, it's been really impressive and exciting to be a part of. Especially getting results while improving is really good, and it's just going to be extremely important for us to continue that throughout the duration of the year.
And we've heard about how important development is from Jonas side of ball. How do you think you've developed this year, especially compared to last year playing a different position?
Yeah, I think being a little bit deeper this year with this team has fitted and suited me really well. Being able to get on the ball more, switch the point of attack, connect our back line to our attackers has been actually really fun for me. Kenza and I have played really well together as kind of double pivots in there at times, and just being able to connect with our back line and Kalen and break down other teams' pressure, whatever they throw at us, has been really fun. And so just kind of owning that role, understanding both sides of the ball as a six, and then being able to add myself into the position of my creativity, my vision, it's been fun to continue to improve on that.
And speaking about Kenza, what has she brought to this team compared to past years?
Yeah, Kenza's a footballer. She understands spacing. She's really sharp on the ball technically. She likes to go forward and attack, and but at the same time is responsible in getting back and defending. And it's just been fun to be able to know that I'll always have that option. If Kaylin gives me the ball and I need to get out of pressure, I can give her the ball and trust her on the ball. But vice versa, being able to be there when she's under pressure. And I think our relationship as double pivots in there has been really good for us and key in breaking down other teams' defenses.
And when you're on a stretch like this of playing really good soccer, how do you maintain like such high level while dealing with the outside pressure of maybe continuing on in this good form?
Yeah, I think it's finding little ways to improve week to week. Even off the back of wins, there's always things that we can improve on. And I think Jonas has made it very clear from the start of we want to continue to improve as a team, as individuals, but then overall team performance week to week. And so finding those little ways to continue to improve those nuances, whether it's attacking or defending week to week, is really important. And it's just going to continue on because teams are going to try to shut us down, find new ways to pressure us or whatever it may be. But if we continue to improve and focus on us and find ways to continue to break down the other team in different ways, we'll just continue to hopefully get wins.
My turn. Nice. Okay, so you guys are on a 5-game unbeaten streak. The Courage is on a 4-game unbeaten streak. What does a consistent string of results help you in gaining that confidence? Like, how does that help? Because both you and them are coming into this game with that.
Yeah, obviously, when you're winning, you're more confident. It's easier to go into games focused on yourself, focused on what you need to do, and not really focused on the other team, while at the same time having respect for the other team. But I think we're in a position to continue to improve on us, and if we put out our best performance, then I think we are capable of beating any team in this league. Obviously, North Carolina probably is the other best team in the league at keeping the ball at times. I think they probably had a slower start than most people expected, but their midfield's great. They have historically kept the ball really well and are hard to defend because of their fluidity and how they overload midfields. But I think we're set up really well to defend against that and also impose ourselves on them. So I think it'll be a really fun game, kind of probably a chess match at the beginning, but I think, we back ourselves to get the result.
Thank you for answering my second question. I will go to ABC 10, submitted a couple. So there's been so many new players. How has the Wave been able to gel together so quickly with so many new faces?
Yeah, I think Jonas coming in has been a huge part of that. I think from the start he put an emphasis on not only developing chemistry on the field, but also off the field. So, having little conversations, getting to know each other, especially with a group of players from all different backgrounds and coming from all different clubs, different styles, different, just overall approaches to professional football. And so getting to know each other and where you're coming from is really important, because the more we can do that, the better it'll translate onto the field. And so I think this group's done a really good job of making those connections and building those relationships, so that whenever it's time to perform and play, there's no hard feelings. It's just everyone focused on the same goal and improving day to day and holding each other to high standards.
Love that. Last one, a pretty prominent face of the Wave history, Jaden Shaw, is going to be returning to Snapdragon. What's it like going to be, what's it going to be like to see her, but not only, see her again, but play against someone that you kind of know her playing style?
Yeah, it's always fun playing against former teammates. Obviously, we were sad to see Jaden go, but always cheering for her, but not for North Carolina. So, it's just fun to be able to play against them. It poses a different, scenario, because, a lot of us have trained with her, played with her, and so we kind of know her tendencies, but at the same time, she could come out and do something completely unexpected. And so I think it poses a different challenge when you play against former teammates.